Hey, good afternoon. What's up? We got Tylen, Paxton, and Mario. What's up, man? We got some Saints football. Last preseason game. Last chance for Rattler and Shuck to perform tonight today. And all right, so Rattler starting today for New Orleans. So put the lights on here. It's kind of dim out here. Lights on. Light it up out here. All right, I'm back here. Betting the Broncos. Hey, it's preseason. I don't give a shit about that. But I am going to bet the Saints, though, because you bet the Broncos. It's preseason. I don't care. Yeah. It's preseason. I don't care. All right, look, Denver is going to get the ball first, so we'll see Sean Payton's offense first. So Groupie's going to kick it off for New Orleans. And there's a kickoff. And they're going to bounce and pick up at the 5. Gets to the 15. Slips and gets to the 20. That's where the Broncos will have it. First and 10 at the 20-yard line. So Bo Nix is playing. Okay. Bo Nix is playing. So Bo Nix is playing. So they are playing Bo Nix in this last game. All right, so first and 10, Denver. Is Nix going to go under center for the Broncos. Broncos wearing white, Saints wearing black. Here's a little play action pass. Rolls right and a little file. No catch. That's a nice pass breakup by Amadi. Incomplete. Going to be second down and 10 here for Denver. What's up, Kelly Gardner? Member gang in the house. How you doing today? What you wowing about? Was an incomplete pass. What you wowing about? It was an incomplete pass. You wowing about an incomplete pass? So second and 10 at the 20. And there's a handoff. And fighting to about the 23-yard line. So third down for Denver. Oh, you're not watching it, okay? I thought you were wowing about an incomplete pass. I'm like, oh, okay. Like just an incomplete pass, Paxton. It's not a big deal. So third and 7 for the Broncos at the own 23. So Nick's barking out the signals. What's up, Trevin? Let's go. What's up, Trevin? And we got a flag down. Oh man, the dome crowd must be loud because we had to delay a game. Is this guy Hussey? I think this is Hussey. I think that's who's look. Sean Payton's waking. Sean Payton's wearing a windbreaker in the dome like it's freaking cold. Like it's freaking cold. Come on, Sean. Fucking pill boy. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 for Denver at their own 18-yard line. Nix in the quarterback today. Well, at least on his first drive. Back to throw. And catch. Oh, no. That's a horrible throw. Incomplete. 4th down. That Saints defense holds. All right, 4th and 12. The Saints need. Now we're going to see the Rattler. I think if Rattler performs like he has been for all preseason, I think he's going to be the quarterback week 1. If he comes down and throws 5 interceptions, well then of course he's not. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Rattler's going to be. I think he's going to be our starting quarterback week 1. So punt time for Denver. Punts away. And fields at the 40. Gets to the 45 as Pettis and gets around out of bounds around the 49-yard line. And that's where the Saints will have it. At their own 49-yard line with 13:32 to go in this first quarter. What's up, Trevin? Isn't your fantasy draft tomorrow? It's tomorrow, right? So bow down. Yeah, we probably had our starters in today. So Rattler, last week he threw for 199 yards, a touchdown and a pick, and had the 2-point conversion. Play after pass. Here's a catch made at the 39. It's a first down. It's Olave with the catch. First down, Saints. Nice little rollout to the left by Rattler. Finds Olave, first down. 1st and 10, Saints. But yeah, I think Rattler's gonna be the guy week 1. Now, Olave actually made a catch there. All right, so it's 1st and 10 at the 39. There's a handoff. That's Miller. Gets to the 35, down to the 31, and out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and short for New Orleans. But 2nd and 2 to be exact for New Orleans. All right. Now, Kendre Miller changed his. I hate when these players change their numbers every year. It's like, man, what if you buy their jersey? What if you buy their jersey? Then you're screwed, huh? What's up, Randall? So 2nd and 2. It's a handoff to Miller again. That's a first down to the 25, down to the 24-yard line. There's Kendre Miller. Oh, it's a flag down. Probably a hold. There's probably a hold coming back. And exactly what it is. 83. Cut him. That's Juwan Johnson. But motherfucker. That's Juwan Johnson. That's our starting tight end with the hold. Man. Why do we resign him? Juwan Johnson is garbage, man. Overpaid bum. So 2nd and 9. 2nd and 2 to get a holding call. Here's a pass out. Nope, it was a pass out to the right. Too high. 3rd down. Who I got? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know nothing about Iowa State and Kansas State. Well, I would say the home team, but there is no home team. Both teams are going to have probably jet lag. Who's ranked better? And it should have been a first down, but our stupid tight end holds on a 2nd and 2. I don't know how that's even possible. 3rd and 9. Now you put Rattler in a bad position because your stupid tight end holds. 3rd and 9. There's Rattler back to throw. And here's if the Cooks drop that, 4th down. Or they Surtain get a hand on it. 4th down. So a promising drive, of course, gets negated because of our tight end with a hold. Yeah, I think that was a good play by Surtain. He knocked it out of Cook's hand. The other guy, I don't know why we signed Brandon Cooks, but anyway. Old receiver. So 4th and 9, and now this could be a long-ass field goal for a groupie. 56 yards. Put yourself behind the 8 ball, Johnson. Field goal is up, and it looks good. And groupie got it. 56 yards, no problem for groupie. And it's 3-0 Saints. Now he's a young quarterback. Young quarterbacks do that. Young quarterback, they all do that shit. So, but hey, you might be the only one that's open. You know, our receiving core really isn't the best in the NFL. So that one guy that he looks at might be the only one open. 3-0, man. End the game now. End the game now. 3-0. Yeah, beautiful kick by. Groupie has gotten better. The first year he was iffy. It was like, man, why do we cut the who we had before Groupie? Was shit. Oh fuck, Lutz. Will Lutz. The first year Groupie was here, it was kind of, man, why do we get rid of Lutz? But Groupie was really consistent last year, and so far this preseason he's been really good. Come on, come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Rue. I'm not playing this game with you. You come inside, you can come in here or not. So 4 turnovers in the college. Yeah, they're probably jet lag. I gotta put that game on. I'm not even watching that game. What's the score? I'm not even watching that game yet. All right, so the Saints scoring their first. Oh, you finally gonna come in here? Come on. You need room? Hold on. Come on. No, you're not going. You're not going inside. You're gonna stay out here. You're gonna stay in here. Come here. So kickoff time for the Saints. Come on, come say hi to everybody. Come here, Rue. Come on. Say hi to everybody. There you go. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to Uncle Trev and Paxton. Come say hi to Uncle Trev and say Paxton. Don't get in my face. You're hot. Here's kickoff. You probably don't lick me and you've been eating shit. Turn to the 10, 15, to the 20, the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, up to the 47-yard line. Nice special teams there, Saints. First down, Denver. Nice special teams there, New Orleans. As he almost broke that one, bigger. That was Beatty on the return for the Broncos. And the Saints schedule, we got Arizona, San Francisco, Seattle, Buffalo, the Giants, Patriots, Bears, Buccaneers, Rams, Panthers, bye week, Falcons, Dolphins, Buccaneers, Panthers, Jets, Titans, Falcons. 3 wins? 3 wins, 3 or 4 wins in that scenario. Maybe beat the Jets. There's a pass out to the left, and gets up to gets to midfield. It's about the 3-yard gain, and it's Franklin on the catch for Denver. It'll be 2nd and 7. Yeah, we got Demario Davis playing in today. He hasn't played all preseason. Man, gonna miss him. Gonna miss Demario Davis when he hangs it up. He's been a really solid player for the Saints for a long time. 2nd and 7. Ball's at midfield. As Nix pumps, now rolls right, pressured by Amadi, throws, and catch made at the 48, but tackle there. Was that Troutman with the catch? Be 3rd down. Was that Adam Troutman, the ex-New Orleans Saint? Man, did Sean Payton just go get every ex-Saint possible? I mean, he has Lutz, he has Troutman. Troutman was garbage here, man. He was garbage when Sean Payton was here. So Granderson on the tackle. It's gonna be 3rd down for Denver. 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Balls at the New Orleans 48.5. There's a handoff. It's a big hole left side. The Saints covered quickly. It's 4th down. Well, there's a hole opened up, but it closed quickly. 4th down. 4th down. All right. Oh, Rue's getting big, man. Rue Dog getting big. I know how. Oh, he's getting big. 4th Well, it's 4th down. Man, Saints defense looking a lot better than it was last week. So 4th and 5. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, go for it. Why not, Sean Payton? 4th and 5, the Broncos are going to go for it. Nick's back to throw. And catch made for a first down on the 35-yard line. Nice back shoulder throw so that's Sutton. Was Sutton. First down, Denver. Nice back shoulder throw by Bo Nix. Who's 4? Is 4 Kool-Aid now? Yeah, that was Kool-Aid. Yeah, Kool-Aid was 14 last year. Now he's 4. Come on, Kool-Aid. I'm waiting for you to make a play this year. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 34. Nick's back to throw. And catch made it. Oh, no, it's dropped. Man, number 1 dropped it. Evan Ingram dropped it around the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10. Evan Ingram just dropped that ball. Horrible. I mean, horrible, Evan Ingram. Horrible, Evan Ingram. You gotta make that catch. Man, it's hot outside. So 2nd and 10. As Nick's back to throw. There's a pass out to the left. Catch made up to the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd down again. It's Harvey on the reception. I'll be in town by Garris. Remember? That's Thanksgiving, huh? That's Thanksgiving. It's hot out here, huh? I don't know why you want to go sit out in the hot sun. I mean, you're a black dog. Right? Don't you get hotter? I'm sure you do. 3rd and 8. For the 33-yard line. As Nick's back to throw. And pressure. They're going to be who he gets out of it. Completes to the 30, 25, 20 to the 15. First down, Broncos. And had him for the sack, but Beatty with the reception. 1st and 10, Denver. And Bo Nix did this shit when he was at Auburn one year when he played LSU. We couldn't sack him. Yeah, Bo Nix is not. He's not. He's hard to get down. He's elusive in the pocket. Be comfortable. That ball at the 16-yard line. As Bo Nix back to throw. Here's a pass towards the 5-yard line, incomplete high. Try to get to Sutton again, incomplete. Gonna be 2nd down for Denver. 2nd and 10. Yeah, 3rd and 4th down have been killer for the Saints in this drive. Killer. So 2nd down and 10 for Denver. The ball's at the 16-yard line. Little toss, right side. And going to get maybe a yard. Nice defense. The 3rd down, but Denver is converted on 3rd and 4th down so far this drive. That Pete Werner, I don't think he's played all preseason. Yeah, Saints are playing some of their, their guys. Cam Jordan's playing. So 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for Denver. And the ball's at ball's at the New Orleans 16-yard line. Bo Nix in the shotgun. 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Nix, little screen, and gets tackled at the 14. Good defense. Going to be 4th down. And try to get a screen going, but nice defense by the Saints. 4th and 8. And field goal time for Denver. Field goal time. That's what's going on at that time. Around Thanksgiving, man. So it's going to be a field goal time for the Broncos. As Will Lutz, we used to call him putts. 32-yard field goal is up, and it is good. 3-3 now. 3-3. All right. So Saints be getting the ball back. All right. And the way the sun is, going over the patio, makes it look like it's so dark in here. It's really not. It's really not. Yeah, have we seen Devin Neal this preseason? I don't recall seeing Devin Neal this preseason. Yeah, I don't recall seeing him. That's the guy from Kansas, and I had some high hopes on him, but I don't think he's played. Looks like Cam Akers. I don't think Cam Akers is going to be on the 53. Not too sure about Clyde Edwards-Helaire either. I don't know. Oh, he's been hurt. No. Oh, hurt. Nice. Hurt. So, did I get beer? I know I didn't get any beer. I took a nap. I forgot. I fell asleep on the couch and I didn't wake up to about 11 o'clock. So I didn't have a chance to go get any cerveza. Next weekend for sure when when Brian Kelly plays. Josh says, "Who dat? Who dat?" All right. We're good after that. See that's for you. Another NFL bot coming in. And one good thing, the Saints will be playing Rattler and Shuck today. Denver might not play Knicks that long because they know who their starter is going to be. So good thing. Well, we'll see Rattler and Shuck for both halves. All right, so 3-3. We got 6:18 to go. There's kickoff. There's Lutz, puts his right foot into it. Turns to the 5, to the 10, 15, up to the 20, 25, 30, up to the close to the 40-yard line. Good return there. First down, Saints. That was Jones on the return. Clyde Edwards-Helaire's, there's Rizzy. I forgot Rizzy's with Denver. I totally forgot Rizzy. Yeah, I mean, why not? Sean Payton just bring everybody over. They got Joe Lombardi. I mean, they got all these guys that are with the Saints that are on Sean Payton's staff. It's like a slap to the face to Gail Benson. Here's a pass to the left. A lob with a catch down to the 45-yard line. Like a slap to the face to Gail Benson. Something happened with Sean Payton and Gail Benson. Something we'll never know for sure. I mean, look at the staff. It's all fucking ex-Saints coaches. 2nd and 3. There's a play action pass by Rattler. And he stumbled, gets hit, and ball's loose. And it gets kicked. Now it's incomplete. Now there's a flag down. Gee, that looked disastrous. That was take that play out of the playbook, Nussmeier. Man, holding against the defense. We get bailed out on the hold. How did Denver hold on that play? So it's first down, New Orleans. Man, how do they hold on that play? Man. Yeah, it's just something happened. But we'll never know. All right, so 1st and 10 in midfield. There's a handoff. That's at Miller up to the 47-yard line. At least Miller's been running hard for the Saints this preseason. I'm not going to say anything about him because he's right. You know that if you're a fan of the Saints, you know about Kendrick Miller and his availability every damn week. But 2nd and 6. Like both teams. I never hated Denver. I liked them when they had Elway. But I'm not going to pull for him. 2nd and 6. Rattler back to throw. And catch made around, that's a Shaheed with the catch. Around the 37, that's a first down. So move the chains, 1st and 10 Saints. Yeah, Rattlers look good today. That one snafu a few plays ago where he got hit, but that was horrible blocking by his offensive line. So 1st and 10 New Orleans at the 37-yard line of Denver. But where's the new guy? I guess he's not playing today. That's Rattler looking to throw, gets pressure, it can be sacked. Back at the 41-yard line. Horrible fucking goddamn offensive line. Offensive line's gonna be a problem this year. Who got blown up? Was it Ruiz got blown up again? Yeah, it was Ruiz again. It was frickin' Ruiz again that gets blown up. Man, what is wrong with Caesar Ruiz? He got blown up. He's been playing really bad this preseason. Really bad. X had some highlights from a few games ago. I think it was the Chargers. And he was awful. Here's a play action by Rattler. And catch me. Oh, it's behind Shaheed. Incomplete. 3rd down. That was a bad throw. Third and 14. Yeah, it's if the Saints, if their offense can get in field goal range this year. That pass is behind Shaheed. That was a bad throw. If he led Shaheed a little bit, if he led Shaheed, that'd been an easy first down, and he might be inside the 20-yard line. So 3rd and 14, ball at the 41. That was not a good throw by Rattler. But back to throw. And catch made around the 31-yard line is Olave. It's 4th down. Olave with the catch. Around the 31-yard line. Let's see if the Saints, it's 4th and 4. See if they go for field goal again. Yep, they're gonna bring Groupie out. Remember back in the day when Jim Moore was here? Morton Anderson was our offense. And Saints playing all right. 49-yard field goal. No complaints so far. Field goal is up and good. Other than Caesar Ruiz. I'll take that back. Caesar Ruiz has looked awful in pass blocking. I'll take that back. Yeah, Ruiz has looked god-awful in pass blocking. Other than that, it's been okay. Rattler hasn't really made a horrible decision. He had one bad throw. It was behind a receiver. It happens. So no horrible decisions by Rattler so far. No fumbles by Kendrick Miller. So all in all, all right. Which keep winning the job is probably gonna be Rattler. If you have to. That's just my opinion. I have no idea, but I mean, since he's starting today, that just tells me that he has the upper hand. That's what I would think anyway. But we'll find out. Who knows? Shuck might come out in the second half and throw 4 touchdown passes. Who knows? Well, I guess we'll find out. They'll probably wait till name a starter. Like we'll name it publicly. Players might know who the starter is. But publicly. Oh yeah, I was supposed to put the college game on. I forgot to do that. What's this, that game? That game like is that game over yet? Paxton hasn't talked about that much. Yes. Oh, it's 7-7. 7-7. Okay. Kansas State and Iowa State. That's a nice pass. All right, look, what the hell is this dude wearing in the stands? I won't be caught dead wearing that. He's wearing a freaking, like a dance suit. He's a fucking dude. All right. Okay. All right, so 6-3 Saints. As they'll be kicking off here to Denver as groupie. I guess here's the kickoff. And going to bounce and pick up at the goal line to the 10, 15, 20, and tackle the 23-yard line. As that was Danny Stutzman with the tackle on special teams. Be first and 10, Denver right there. With 2:35 to go in the first quarter. He's going crazy. Refs. What the refs do? Refs call a foul. Devin Godshaw. Doesn't he play for the Saints now? Yeah, he does play for the Saints. Devin Godshaw. I forgot that we got him in the offseason with the Patriots. Devin Godshaw played for LSU. Forgot about that. All right, so it's first and 10, Denver at their own 23-yard line. Is Nick still in the game? I guess they're going to give him at least a quarter. There's a handoff. And going right and gets up to the 26-yard line. It'll be a second down for Denver. Oh, we got a flag down. Hey, all right, flag. Holding call against the offense. There we go. Pushing back 10 yards. Yeah, that fan has some... Oh, you saw that? Yeah, that fan's got some sugar in his tank for sure. You're right about that. You saw that. Either he's really liquored up or that. So first and 20 for Denver. 2:18 to go in the first. Yeah, this has been a much better game than last week. Like, you can tell we got our starting defense in. First and 20. Here's a handoff. And trying to get the edge. Can't, and knocked out of bounds. As Davis knocks him out. Be second down. Pass interference is on the offense is why. Receivers can interfere. They can push defenders down. They used to not call it. It used to be rarely called before they made this game more offense than defense. Back in Jerry Rice days, they didn't call offensive pass interference. But the defense was different. Defense can actually hit you then. Second and 20. As Nix rolls right and gonna throw it away. Now there's a flag down. There's a flag down. There's a flag down. What else am I streaming? Oh yeah, I forgot they got Canadian football tonight. Forgot about that. Wow, personal foul against Demario Davis. Oh, come on. Demario Davis gets a personal foul? That's going to give him a first down. What the hell did Demario Davis do? What? What the hell was that? I don't know about that at all. First and 10 at the 28, a horrible call. Here's a handoff. And fighting gets nothing. Could be second down. What a horrible call. I mean, I didn't see no personal foul, unnecessary roughness. He knocked him down, but I mean, you want to call interference? I mean, but that anyway. I'm glad this game don't matter. 2nd and 9. I'm glad this game don't matter. Come way down. Come on. Come way down. Get out of the hot sun. 2nd and 9. Play at your pass, rolling left. It's Nix. And throws. And catch made. The first down to that Sutton to the 40. Down to the 35. Down to the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. That's a first down for Denver. Man, nice little rollout to the left, man. Throwing across his body. Man. Remember when some of the experts questioned Bo Nix, would he make it in the NFL? Man, if only Sean Payton knew how to draft a quarterback when he was here. That's the end of the quarter. And it's 6-3 Saints. And if only Sean Payton knew how to draft a goddamn quarterback when he was here. He didn't draft one. Well, not weren't worth the damn. What was that guy we had? We had Ian Book. Who's the other guy we drafted? Shit, what was his fucking name? The Garrett Grayson. I'm thinking of. Then we draft his ass. Yeah, Ian Book and Garrett Grayson. That's the quarterback Sean Payton drafted when he was here. Pathetic. Pathetic. So, the over-under was 51.5, and it's 7-7. Right now, it's halftime. It looks like then, if that's the case, looks like it's not going to go over. Unless they have some offensive explosions in the second half. But refs need preseason reps. Yeah, they gotta get their face on camera. The refs, because you know damn well they get their face on camera every Sunday, and Monday in the regular season, and Thursdays. You want to count Thursdays? They got to get their name in. Holding. They got to call all kind of shit. What's up, boy? It's hot outside. I don't know why you're sitting out there in the hot sun. No, don't get my face. Don't get all in my face. No, you can love on me, but don't get on my face, because you can breathe that hot air on me. Yeah, hot air on me. Why are you stepping on me? See, Remy couldn't do that. Well, Remy could do it, but he hurt. Remy was like 90 pounds, but you're like 25, maybe 28. So you can do that. Yeah, you're a happy dog, huh? Look at what you got yourself into out there. There's shit all over you and all over your snout. What you got into out there? What you been getting into out there? You been digging a hole again? You been digging a hole out there? Huh? Oh boy. You been digging a hole out there? I better not find a hole out there. I'll bust your butt. All right, second quarter. First, we got second down for Denver. No, I'm sorry, first and 10. All right. First and 10 at the 28. Here's a slant down to the 22-yard line. I think that's Sutton again. Now it's second down. What's up, Steve G? Yeah, we've had a hard time defending Sutton. So it's gonna be now it's second down for Denver. Sean Payton might go far in the playoffs this year with Broncos. Here's a swing pass to the right. That's with Franklin. And nice tackle at the 19, but it's going to be close. Might be a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I think this is the year Sean Payton kind of goes far in the playoffs with Denver if they stay healthy. 3rd and 1. The ball's at the 19. They got to get to the 18th. They got to get a full yard, and they'll go shotgun. I used to hate when Sean Payton did this. Back to throw his Knicks. And throws, and going to be caught. Touchdown as Sutton makes the catch. Touchdown. Man, I hated it because sometimes it didn't work, but that time it worked. So touchdown for Denver. Game's first score. Game's first 6 points anyway. It's now 9-6 Denver. And I think Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix and Denver is going to have a really good year this year. Was 9-6. It was decent coverage. It's a really good throw by Bo Nix to Sutton. Yeah. If I'm Sean Payton, I'd take Bo Nix out now. I mean, he let you down for a touchdown. I don't think there's any reason to play him anymore. But that's just my opinion. I think he's too valuable. You scored on every drive so far. Here comes the extra point by Lutz. And it's good. Now 10-6 Denver. Yeah, but I think this is the year that they stay healthy. I think this is the year Denver can really do some damage in the AFC. Especially, if they you gotta stay healthy. That goes without saying. But I think this could be the year that they take that step. Saints not so much. Saints going to probably take a step back. They'll probably take a step back and only win 3 or 4 games. Which not necessarily a bad thing. Because we're not in the position to compete for anything this year. Not with this old roster and holes everywhere. Especially on defense. I mean, we need some really young edge rushers. And we're gonna have to replace Demario Davis. Maybe Stutzman will be the guy. And Demario Davis isn't gonna play forever. Whatever. We need defensive tackles. Saints need a whole lot of shit on defense that they have neglected ever since Sean Payton quit and Drew Brees retired. They just neglected all kind of shit, which made no sense. Signing Derek Carr it didn't really make sense at the time. And it really didn't make any sense once we found out what the cap hit was. So, yeah, one of those guys, Stutzman or Ford, maybe when they get, next year, can replace Demario Davis. I don't know if Demario Davis, how long he's going to be more playing, but although he did lead us in tackles last season, Demario Davis had a good season last year, but he's not going to play forever. Bryce Underwood expected to be the starting quarterback for Michigan. Well, if you're paying him all the NIL money, you better start him. Here comes the kickoff. Come on, offense. Let's not get a hold or anything. Hit a 10, 15, 20. Up to the 27-yard line. That's where the Saints will have it. 1st and 10. Hello, Streamlabs. Why don't you lay down? Take a load off. Just lay down. You ain't got to keep walking around. Oh, they're interviewing Joe Dumars on the broadcast booth. Oh, the Pelicans. Pelicans. Man, another garbage New Orleans franchise owned by Gail Benson. We got two teams. They're like both bottom in their leagues. Here's a handoff up to the 30, up to the pushing ahead to the 31-yard line. That was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Second down. Helaire. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire on there on the carry. Going to be 2nd and 6 for New Orleans. Yeah, so I guess they're going to save Kamara to the week 1, which is not really maybe a bad thing. You don't want him getting hurt. Rattler looking to throw. Catch made at the 35. That's Shaheed, and looks like he's going to be about a yard short. Be 3rd and 1 for New Orleans. And where's Bailey at? I guess he's not playing today. I know he had a procedure done. Was it to his knee or something? So they probably going to hold him till 2 weeks from Sunday. It'll be the first Saints game. I gotta get the fantasy up and going. Here's a handoff, and it's I think he got it. I think Edwards-Helaire got the first. Think. I say he did, but we'll see. We got Country. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's a first down. Yeah, they don't have the yellow line on the broadcast. How am I supposed to know if it's a first down or not? Well, they're showing 3rd and 1. Are we doing the virtual measurement? Yeah. We're doing the virtual measurement. It takes this long to do the virtual measurement. I mean, it takes this long to bring the chains out. If it takes this long to do the virtual measurement, then why we just keep the goddamn chains? And it's what is it? It's a first down. It's a first down. All right, 1st and 10. They could have brought the chains out in that time frame and measured it. I thought the virtual measurement was supposed to speed up the game. Now Sean Payton is Sean Payton going to challenge the spot? Good thing for us, Sean Payton's horrible at challenges. Well, he was when he was here. Dumbass would challenge all kind of stupid shit. So Sean Payton's challenging the spot. I think they're just doing this to get a commercial break in. I think they're all in cahoots with each other, and this is just a way to get a commercial break in. No, I'm not that tinfoil hat bad. But it wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. They just challenge this spot so he can go to a commercial break. We'll give you one later in the year. And we'll give you a challenge later in the year if you help us out here and get us a commercial break. So, yeah. So it's either going to be 3rd and 1, like 3rd and short, or it's going to be a first down. So all depends if they move the ball back or not. But yeah, I'm not really impressed with this virtual measurement. It takes just as long for that as it does for the chains. I thought it'd be a little bit quicker, but I guess not. Oh well though. Well, it's rain today. It's getting cloudy. We got a 40% chance of rain. What's always a chance of rain. What's up, William? I finished a 12-pack. You like? Oh man. Yeah, that's what happens when you get old. Happens when you get old, William. You know, you don't. No, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It's gonna be fourth down, not third down. I said it was gonna be third down. It's gonna be fourth down if they don't get it. But it looks like okay. Sean Payton won the challenge. It's 4th and 1. So Sean Payton wins a challenge. Man, stop it. Man, he never wins. Man, he would never win one here. So 4th and 1, Saints are going to go for it. Why not? It's preseason, man. If you can't line up and just do the goddamn tush push, man. So 4th and 1, Saints will go for it. No, they're trying to draw them off sides. So they're trying to draw them off sides. So the Saints call timeout. We're going to punt. Thank you, William. Thank you for giving us a like. So the challenge was successful for Sean Payton. And he couldn't win shit. He couldn't win for shit down here, like challenge-wise. Oh, now Rattler's going back out in the field. So why? Okay. Now Rattler's going back out on the field. So looks like the Saints are going to go for it. So 4th down and 1. Rattler under center. And quarterback keeper and oh man, I don't know. They didn't get much of a push, man, at all. They didn't get much of a push at all. Their offensive line did not get much of a push at all. So we're going to have another virtual measurement. Man, that offensive line did not get much of a push at all. I don't know if Rattler got that or not. How can Philadelphia be so good at this shit, man? How can Philadelphia be so good at this shit and everybody else be, like, not good at it? What do they do differently? I don't think he got it. I don't know. Looking at it. Let's see. If they got it, man, it's by like the point of the football. Saints need a Pope who grew up in Chicago. So looks like Kellen Moore is going to challenge this. If the Saints don't get it, Kellen Moore is going to challenge the spot. So, but if the Saints did get it, it's going to be like it takes this long. This is stupid, man. Bring back the stupid chains. They could bring the chains out as long as this takes. I thought they're supposed to speed up the game. Okay, he didn't get it. Turnover on downs. I didn't think he got it. Turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. Saints can't get a goddamn first down like that. Yeah, the tush push. Why does nobody else do it? Like Philadelphia does. No, this is supposed to be a copycat league, right? Okay, well, I thought Kellen Moore had his red no challenge flag in his hand the whole way, but apparently he's not gonna. And horrible. You can't get a push on a yard. All right, it's 1st and 10, Denver, and new quarterback in. Oh, that's not Nix. Back to throw. And scrambles going to be, he gets about a yard maybe. Almost got sacked. Who is the quarterback for Denver now? It'll be 2nd down. Yeah. Oh, this is Ellinger. Sam Ellinger, that's who it is. Thought he looked familiar. So Sam Ellinger, the quarterback. Here's a toss, left side, and gets to the 35 up to the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd down for the Broncos. I mean, the tush push works for. Why don't other teams try it? I don't know. Why is Philadelphia the only one that does it that way? That exact formation. Nobody else really does it that way like them. All right, so 3rd and 5 for Denver. Is Ellinger under center? Bring some pressure this time. They're gonna run it. And gets up to the 28-yard line. It's going to be 4th down, but it's like 4th and 2. ESPN needs to hire me. We'll call him up. Who we got to call up? Can I bring my dog like Herb Street brings his? 4th and 1, Sean Payton's going to go for it. Why not? I mean, it's preseason. So 4th and 1, Denver will go for it. Ellinger in the shotgun. Guy comes in motion and stops. And calls for the snap. There is a quarterback keeper who get the 1st down, the 25 to the 20, 15, down to the 10-yard line. 1st down, Broncos. Man, he just fooled our defense there. There's nobody on the left side of that field. Good play call by Sean Payton. Sam Ellinger with the 1st down. Good play call. So ball's at the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. Ellinger going to be sacked back at the 15-yard line. As Boyd on the sack. Somebody else caused the pressure, but Boyd cleaned it up. As it was 98 caused the pressure, but Boyd got the sack. Going to be 2nd and goal for Denver at the 15-yard line. Maybe 15 and a half. We got 8:30 to go in the 2nd quarter. Does he know any tricks? He knows how to sleep. Is that a trick? 2nd and goal. That might be a delay game. Unless they got the timeout called. Delay game. Yeah, he knows how to sleep. Is that a trick? Yeah, that's about it. He knows how to eat, sleep. Yeah, I got to teach him some tricks. I'm starting to try to teach him how to shake. So. Trying to teach him how to shake, and he'll get the hang of it. Get out of that. 2nd and goal from the 20. Here's a pass out to the left, and gets up to the 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal for Denver. 3rd and goal for the Broncos. Around the 15-yard line. Yeah, I gotta teach him some stuff. I gotta teach you some stuff, how to shake. Take the trash out. Take the trash out. Can you do that? 3rd and goal from the 16. Denver's 2 for 6 on 3rd down. Saints are 0 for 3. That's Ellinger, who's a late handoff. Gets down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 4th and goal. 4th and goal. Yeah, behave, yeah. Yeah. I know travel. I know traveling fools. Behave. Man, but yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad. I'm glad I have a buddy to watch the game with again. You know, we had a last May in 2020. Yeah, it was 2024. We had to put one down, and that was tough. That was really tough. So 29-yard field goal here for Lutz. And it's up. And it's good. 13-6. 6:35 to go in the second quarter. Man. Man, it's going to be a long season offensively, man. I just don't know where the Saints are going to get some offense at this year. I just don't see it. I mean, we're going to struggle to score 20 points a game. We're really going to struggle. Our running game really isn't that. Our running game is kind of, well, I know Kamara's not playing, but our offensive line can't get a push. We're not really elite at quarterback. We got two young quarterbacks. So we're going to struggle there. It's going to be a tough year. Yeah, I've done it. You know, when we had to put Remy down last year. It was the third time I've been through it, but it never gets any easier. But Remy was tough because of he got cancer and there was nothing you can do. I mean, there's nothing you can do. And I felt that maybe he had a few more years left in him. So, but we got Rue Dog now. I don't know why you keep you're panting. I don't know why you keep going out there in the hot sun. It's hot out there. It's hot out there. Hot. Bless you. Man, you sneeze all over me. All right, let's see what the Saints offense can do. Let's maybe they go down and get a touchdown for halftime. Make me feel a little better about their offense. But all right, so Will Lutz has it teed up. There's a kickoff. And fields around the 5, gets to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 30-yard line. So the Saints will have decent field position with 6:30 to go in the half. Yeah. So, wow, they're going to bring Shuck. Wow, that's surprising. They're burning in Shuck for this drive. I don't think necessarily Spencer Rattler has played horrible. Thought he's played decent. Not his fault the offensive line can't block. So Tyler Shuck in the game. Interesting. Here's a play action pass. And here's a catch made at the 30, 35 to the 40 out of bounds. That's close to the first down. Goes Stahl. And it is a first down. It is a first down. Stahl. And I wish we could have somehow gotten. Well, I wish we'd have gotten Mason Taylor in the draft because we really need a really good tight. We really need. We do need a good tight end. So we asked about Devin Neal. He's in the game. We got first and 10 to 42. Shuck under center. There's a handoff, and Neal gets to the 47-yard line. It'll be second down. Yeah, Devin, this is the guy I've been wanting to see for New Orleans, Devin Neal. He was really good at coming out of Kansas. So it's 2nd and 5. And so we haven't seen Cam Akers today. Kind of tells me he's on the way out. Cam Akers. 2nd and 5. Yeah, Devin Neal was really good at Kansas. I like that draft. I like the draft pick. Another quarterback keeper as Shuck go around the left side, gets a first down to the 45-yard line. So Shuck goes around the left side and gets a first down, 1st and 10, New Orleans. Yeah, I liked Neal, man. I like the draft. I liked when we drafted him. I like the pick. But so we've seen Miller, Edwards-Helaire, and Neal so far today. Cam Akers. I think Cam Akers. I think he's on his way out. All right, 1st and 10 at the 44. Shuck goes it to Neal. Neal, I guess maybe a yard. Good defense. Be second down. I played youth football. I was, in high school, I weighed like 130 pounds soaking wet. I probably would have been better playing baseball or basketball than football. I was like 130 soaking wet in high school. I'd have got pushed around like there's no tomorrow. 2nd and 9. Now Neal on the handoff gets to the 40 up to the 36-yard line. Be 3rd down. I think we got a player down for Denver. No, we got a player down for New Orleans. 67. We got an offensive lineman down. No, we can't afford to have any offensive lineman hurt. I don't care if they're 4th string. It's 3rd down, but we got a lineman down for New Orleans. Yeah, we can't afford to have any linemen go down. Our offensive line's so weak. It's a weak part of our offense that we can't afford anybody to go down. Penning. I don't know if Penning might play week 1. Caesar Ruiz looked horrible. That's Landon Young. Yeah, he plays. Ruiz looked bad earlier. I don't know if you watched Ruiz, but there was one play where Ruiz got blown up, and I think we got sacked, or the running back got tackled for a loss. I forgot which one it was, but Ruiz got blown up. He's regressed. Oh, you won the state wrestling in Illinois, man. That's cool. That's good. I recovered a fumble in youth football. I had my Al Bundy moment when I was about 8 years old when I recovered a fumble. Does that count? That count? I think I still have my jersey. I think it's up in the attic. I think I brought it when I moved out. I have to go look at it. Yeah, Ruiz might get cut. He's been awful. I think when I moved out my parents' house, I think I brought it, and I kept it with me in a box somewhere. I have to go look one day, but it's too hot to go look right now. It's freaking summertime. It's too hot in the attic. But yeah, Ruiz might get cut, and he's not played good at all. But if somebody else has to be better. Oh, Landon Young's on a fucking cart. on a fucking cart. Oh my god, man. He's on the dreaded cart, man. 3rd and 3. Shucking the shotgun, back to throw. And here's a catch made at the 35, and that's down to 33. It's close. That was Tipton with the catch. It's a first down. The dreaded cart, man. Yeah, Landon Young plays. Wow, you went to the same high school as Donovan McNabb and Simeon Rice. Huh. Cool. So 1st and 10. Shuck back to throw. And dancing around, rolls left, and throws. Going to be incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. Well, there was a guy that was a starting quarterback for LSU in the early 80s that went to my high school. Alan Risher played quarterback for LSU in the early 80s, and he went to the same high school I did in Slidell. But of course, he went years before I went. 2nd and 10. Shuck gonna swings right side, incomplete. Denver had that defended really well. I don't think that would have, even if he would have caught that ball, it would have gone nowhere. 3rd and 10. Yeah, you're right, Fluffy. The girls got my way. You know, the girls got my way. So 3rd and 10. Third and 10 for the Saints at the 34. Shuck, another swing pass to right. Catch made up to the 30-yard line. Now it's Wilson with the catch. Now it's 4th down. Oh, you met Alan Risher? I never met him. They used to have all his stuff, you know, at Salmon, and I'm sure Katrina took it away. You know, they had some stuff from him. I remember in the gymnasium, and I'm sure Katrina, I'm sure Katrina took it away. So 4th and 7. Saints will probably go field goal. Well, we got 2-minute warning. Yeah, that's why we need receivers too. We need some better receivers. We got some guys that are good, like 3s and 4s. Some good at those receivers. But we really don't have a legit one. Shahid's a nice player. So is Olave, but they're not ones. They're good. They're probably good 2s. You want to have those guys. They probably would catch a lot more balls if we had a legit number 1 receiver. But anyway, though. What you hear out there? No, don't go. Why are you gonna go out there and bark? Aren't you? You're gonna bark at the wind? You don't know what I hear, Dad. I'm scaring away burglars. There was a meme on Facebook I saw where it says, people complain about their dogs about barking at nothing, and there was a meme. A dog says, "You say I bark at nothing, but we haven't had any burglars, have we?" It's like, oh yeah, it's true. You're right. Yeah. It's like, oh, maybe the dog's got a point. You say I bark at nothing. Mike Ditka. The Ditka regime when he was here was just god awful. I mean, the whole organization was just a shit show when he was here. GM was a shit show. Everything was just bad. Everything was bad after Jim Mora. It got really bad. It got really bad when Jim Finks, passed away. Saints really didn't have. The Saints lost their brains in the operation. Jim Finks was a really good general manager and drafted well. And once he passed away, he got sick and passed away, and it was that was all she wrote for Jim Mora. And then Ditka was that 3 years was just god awful. Fucking Danny Werfel, my God. Remember when Danny Werfel got his helmet turned around backwards? I thought he died. Right, 48-yard field goal for Groupie. They got 2 minutes to go in the half. Groupie's making 56 and 49. 48 up and looks good. And it is. So Groupie's been perfect today. He's 3 for 3. Man, Groupie has gotten really good. Past last year, last year he was really, reliable last year, and so far this preseason he's kicked well. All right, so we'll see what the Saints, if the Saints defense can hold Denver out the ends, maybe to a punt, and get the ball back for the half ended. Last week we got a touchdown in the 2-minute offense in the fourth quarter. I was asking if this guy Charlie Smith was still on the team. Now he's kicking off, but I don't think he's gonna. I don't think we're gonna carry 2 kickers. This guy Charlie Smith is probably going to be available in the next few days for somebody, but he'll be kicking off here. And there's a kick, and pitch up at the 10, 15, 20, up to the 30-yard line. That's where Denver will have it. Yeah, Aaron Brooks had some really good moments, and then he had some, bad moments. So, yeah, so Nick Salverdi, Bub Beans, and Will Clapp out for the season. Penning, Alontae Taylor, Ridgeway out today. Pupless is Taysom Hill and Foster Moreau. Forgot about Foster Moreau. All right, ball to 30. As Ellinger throws, and nice throw. Catch made at the 44. That's a first down. Yeah, Brooks made some, he had some good games for the Saints. And then, after that, around 2002, he started really going downhill. 1st and 10, Ellinger, pass out to the left, and nice catch. He eludes tackle and gets out of bounds by like a 5-yard gain. Should have been tackled for no yards, but. Yeah, what you hear? Yeah, keep them away. Keep those burglars away. 2nd and 4. You remember when he threw the ball backwards against the Chargers? 2nd and 4. Ellinger, nice another first down to the 44 of New Orleans. Come on, defense. Yeah, remember that bow down? When he threw the ball backwards to McAllister. Threw the ball fucking backwards. What year was that? Was that 2004? That'd be 2004, 2003. That wasn't the Katrina year. It was 1st and 10 at the 45 in New Orleans. That'd be 2004. as Ellinger back to throw. Swing pass to the left, and that's a good tackle. Only about a yard gain. It'll be second down. I was actually going to go to work at my dad's bar. I was bartending. And I was listening to on the radio, and I forgot who was on the call. I think it was Hokie, and nice pass breakup. There, I think it was Hokie. It had to be Hokie because it was Hokie and Henderson, and them trying to explain what happened when Aaron Brooks threw the ball backwards. That was hilarious. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 here for Denver. We got a minute and 10 to go in the half. It's a ball at this New Orleans 44. It's Ellinger in a shotgun. He could be a good pickup for somebody. Ellinger back to throw, lose a rush, rolls right, and going to throw. Waterman catch out of bounds at the 32. It's a first down. Man. Ellinger looks like he's like he can help somebody that can actually play. Besides being a backup, I don't know. Man, there's 32 teams in the NFL, and there isn't 32 starting quarterbacks in the league. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 33 from New Orleans. Ellinger swing pass to the right and up to the 30 out of bounds. We got 58 seconds to go in the half. Bruce is laying on the concrete. Guess it's cold. Cool. 2nd and 8. We got 58 seconds to go in the half. Denver driving. I thought about betting on this game, but I really had no idea if Bo Nix was playing and who's playing for the Saints. I mean, betting preseason, you got to be a degenerate, and I'm not one of those. Ellinger back to the row. He caught at the 5 to the 4, first down. Nice throw, man. And the tight end, Kroll with the catch, 1st and goal. And that was a really good throw by Ellinger. It was actually no decent coverage on Kroll, but it was a really good throw by Ellinger. 1st and goal with the 4. And that's going to be us. There's flags. And of course, everybody points, Oh, we got a false start. I seen the zebra calling it. What's going on? All right, so it is a false start against the offense. So it's a false start against the offense. And Denver calls a timeout to save the 10-second runoff. Oh, yeah, Stabler looked like he was like 70 years old. I remember that. I vaguely remember that. I was about, 7 years old. But I vaguely remember Stabler. But yeah, he looked like he was 70 years old. But he wasn't. That's crazy to think that. 1st and goal with a 9. 33 seconds to go. Ellinger throws towards the end zone, and that's a nice pass break by Amadi. 2nd and goal. It's crazy how, I guess they had rough lives back then. They did a lot of, partying. Because, he did look like he was, like, in his 60s. But he wasn't that way. He was in his late 30s, which is, you're not supposed to look like that in your late 30s. 2nd and goal from the 9. Ellinger looking to throw. A little dump off to the running back. It's the 10 down to the nice tackle at the 7. 3rd and goal. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bet on the preseason. 2nd and goal. I was going to bet on the Saints last week. So I said there's no way in hell that they're gonna cover last week. Jacksonville. They played Jacksonville, so they're not. The Saints aren't gonna. The Saints are gonna lose by more than what they were, underdogs by, and ended up being a tie game, and I would have lost. So I'm glad I didn't bet last week because I was about to. Then I thought about it. I said, no, I'm not betting on preseason. Forget that. All right, so 3rd and goal from the 7 with 20 seconds to go. There's Bo Nix. It's an Ellinger in the shotgun. Look at the throw. 4-man rush. They get pressure. Got hit and incomplete. Be 4th and goal. Good defense as somebody broke through. 91 broke through and hit Ellinger as he threw the football. It's going to be 4th and goal. Yeah, the Ducks just ran to Ohio State was a different team once the playoffs started. Was that Broughton with this? Was that Broughton? Yeah, that was Broughton with the pressure. 4th and goal. That was Broughton with the pressure. He's played well. So 4th and goal is Lutz on for a 25-yarder. And it's up and it is good. 16-9. Yeah. Yeah, we have some good young players. We just don't have enough of them. That's the problem. Yeah. You drank over a 12-pack. Man. I could go down to the grocery. I could go down to the gas station, but I'll probably miss the first few minutes of the 3rd quarter. How much time we got left in a quarter? Might do that. I'm gonna get beer. The gas station's like right down the street from me. We got 13 seconds to go before the break, so I don't think anything's gonna happen. So here I'll do the kickoff, and then we'll be at halftime, and I'll be back after that. I got to get a break because we only got 12 minutes, and I'll probably miss like the kickoff or something for the 3rd quarter. But the gas station is like right in front of the subdivision. That's how close it is. But NFL halftime is so fast. You play DraftKings daily. Here's a kickoff. Let's see if the Saints just kneel it down. Touchback. I think it's a touchback. Yeah, touchback. We got 13 seconds to go in the half before halftime. Yeah. DoorDash. Yeah, but it's gonna cost me $40 probably to get it DoorDashed. I can just go right down the street and pick it up, for like 15. All right, so this 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Saints have 13. Okay, they got 13. They're not going to kneel it down here, so I'm going to wait. They got 13 seconds to go in the half. They're shucking the shotgun. Watch them hand the ball off. And they do. And that's, I guess, about to the 37. Now it's halftime. Yeah, I gotta set up my fantasy league. I'll probably do it like tomorrow and have the draft sometime, like in a week or so. Oh, we got another lineman. We got another offensive lineman limping, 66. I'll be right back. Another offensive lineman freaking limping, man. We can't win for losing, man. Another fucking lineman losing. Come on, Rube. Come here. Come on. Come on. I'm leaving. You stay outside. I missed anything? I'm back. Told y'all I was gonna be back. I missed anything? I didn't miss no halftime or anything? Hey, looks like I didn't miss nothing. All right. What's up, bro? These beers in the refrigerator. Cold at all. Dang, man. Oh, anyhow. All right. Wait, hold on. Come on, Marie. Come on, Marie. Come on. Come on, I'm here. Stay out here. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So. All right. Yeah, I had to put one in the freezer real quick because it's I don't know, man. They're in the cooler. You know, they're in like a walk-in cooler, but I mean, there really wasn't that. I mean, they're not that cold. I don't know what the fuck they did. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. All right, so we'll see what can happen here, man, in this second half. Oh, we got the kickoff. All right, good. We got kickoff as Saints. Come on. Saints get it first in this third quarter. See who the quarterback's going to be and whatnot. So the Saints. All right, so Saints get the ball first. Start this third quarter. There we go. There's kickoff. Turns to the 10, 15, 20. Up to the 24-yard line. That's a really good special teams tackle by Denver. And Saints will have it at their 24-yard line. All right, they're going to bring in Tyler Shuck again. All right, so Shuck in the game for this this third quarter. All right, so it's 1st and 10. There's a slant, but it's gonna be incomplete. It's gonna be second down. Yeah, those walk. Yeah, I know it's it's not one of the ones that gets opened up. 2,000 times a day. It wasn't one of those things. It was actually a walk-in cooler, but yeah, it really wasn't. I'll wait to this next drive. What happened to looks like the color change on the TV? It's the sharper picture. 2nd and 10 from the 24. They shut back the throw. And Doug, a guy open, caught, first down to the 43-yard line. First down, Saints. They took the tight end. Was it Wilson? Was it Wilson? I'm sorry. No, it's Welch. That's a Wilson. Welch. Okay, now it changed again. Yeah. Now it's back to the crappy thing. Here's this 1st and 10. There's a handoff. And it gets up to the 47-yard line. I like that. The picture that we had before that was like much clearer. So it's second down. What's going on the college? Oh, it's 14-14 in the college game. Yeah, the under is going to hit in that game. 2nd and 7 for the Saints. Shuck in the gun, back to throw. And throws deep down the right side to Tipton and incomplete. Nice pass breakup. Be 3rd and 7. Nice pass breakup. Be 3rd down and 7. Man, I don't care who quarterback it is, man. I just want to see somebody, really, separate themselves from the other one. They're both pretty, even. Nobody's really has separated themselves. So it's 3rd and 7. This is where you miss having a really big receiver. As Shuck throws and horrible throw, incomplete to Austin. 4th down. That was a horrible throw. Yeah, that was a horrible throw. 4th down. Yeah, Saints are going to struggle to score 20 points this year. I don't care who the quarterback is. They're going to be Rattler or Shuck. Our receiving core is probably one of the worst in the NFL. Offensive line can't block. So 4th and 7. Punts away. Hey, maybe we have a Pro Bowl punter. That's a fair catch at the 14-yard line. We got 13-20 to go in the 3rd, and Denver will take over right there. All right, I'm going to go take my beer out the freezer. It's been in there for like 5 minutes. I'm thirsty. Be right back. Hey man, first beer in a week. I went and got the heavy Game Lane Paxton. It's because they charge too much for the flight at the gas station. So I got the leaded beer. Yeah, she could be colder. Man. All right. So come on, Saints defense. Let's get a turnover or something. Let's get a turnover. Alrighty, there's a river. There's a Mississippi. There's a Mississippi, Paxton. There's some girls dancing. Yeah. Where they going? Where they at? What they working with? All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos at their own 14-yard line. Who's in the quarterback now? Let's see. It doesn't look like Ellinger. It is Ellinger. Here's a handoff up to the 17. Look a little skinnier than Ellinger, but it is him. Second down. So second down for the Broncos. Yeah, I got it on right now. I got it on my other TV. I went and got a third TV, but I don't have it out here. I'm only gonna bring it out here like on Saturdays. I gotta find like a TV stand or something. 2nd and 5 from the 19. There's a handoff again, and gets across the 20 to the 25. That's a first down to the 26-yard line. Be first down at Denver. What you doing, Rube? So, I only need the third TV for college games. NFL is only 2 games a day on two games on at a time on Sundays. So, all right, so 1st and 10 at the 26 for Denver. There's a handoff up to the 30, up to the third. Man, this defense we got in sucks. It'll be 2nd and 1. This trash 4-string defense we got in right now, they can't get any kind of push. What's up, Tylen? Yeah, you love me. Yeah, we love him too. We're gonna let him stay a while. We're gonna let him stay. No, we didn't know. We didn't know. He was always gonna stay. It was gonna work out. 2nd and 1. Yeah, it was gonna work out. We were gonna make it work. 2nd and 1. Hands to the fullback, and that should be a first down. Yeah, this defense we got in now, man, they're getting pushed around. 1st and 10, Denver. There was an Prentice on that last carry. He played for the Saints. Adam Prentice. What the fuck, man? Sean Payton's picking all the goddamn ex-Saints players and ex-coaches. It's personal. He's mad about something. He's pissed about something with the Saints organization. Here's a handoff up to close to the 40. He's still going to the 45 to the 46. Horrible tackling, man. Yeah, some of these guys on the field right now for the Saints gonna be bagging groceries at Rouse's come in a few days. Whenever they got to get down to the 53. Yeah, bottled beer does taste different than cans. You are correct. 2nd and 1. I should go put some in the freezer so they can be really ice cold. 2nd and 1. There's a handoff. As Beatty gets up to the 48.5-yard line. Still a first down. First down, Denver. First down, Denver. Oh, thank you, Paxton. I'm glad I have the slow mode on. Otherwise, they put like 10. They can put like 10 chats at one time. Makes no. It's like, how do they do that? How does YouTube allow that to happen? How do they let bots come and spam your channel? Be better than that, YouTube. All right, 1st and 10 for Denver. There's a handoff as Beatty gets up to the 50, up to the 49-yard line. Man. Bottled beer, man. Yeah, some of these guys that's on the field for the Saints, man, I don't recognize their names at all. They're going to be they're going to be at Rouse's. 2nd and 7. It's been 6 rushes so far on this drive, no passes for Denver. They haven't had to throw it. There's a play now. They're going to throw it. Play action by Ellinger, and dumps out to their left. Catch made at the 45, down to the 40, out of bounds. As Beatty on the reception. Another first down. This defense. This defense that we have on the field right now, man, they can't get any kind of push on the defensive line. They can't get any kind of pressure, and they can't tackle or cover. Worth a damn. Ford's in the game. Maybe Ford will get an interception again. Ellinger's 10 for 13 for 81 yards. Back to throw again for Ellinger. Out to the right of the guy. Oh, another. Oh, no, incomplete. I think he just dropped that. I don't think Wright, the defender, did anything to impede the reception. I'm gonna cut my damn grass again, man. Grass shit grows like goddamn well, and it grows like crazy in summertime. Receiver actually should have had that. That was Bryant, I think it was, 13. Should have had that ball. Going to be 2nd and 10 for Denver with 8:02 to go in the third. Look at pistol formation. There's Ellinger. Dumps it up to the right side of Beatty. Gets up to the spins at the 40. Gets to the 37-yard line. Be 3rd down. Yeah. You got Ford picking off his fellow Longhorn. It has to be Longhorn and Longhorn crime, you know? It'll be Longhorn on Longhorn crime. 3rd and 7. Like, how can you do that, man, to your fellow Longhorn? 3rd and 7 for Ellinger. Back to throw. And steps up, throws, and catch made at the 25. That's a first. That should be a first down. There's Kroll with the reception. Move the chains. Now Kroll is what? Yeah, Saints brought pressure, but they brought it from the outside, and then Ellinger was able to step up in the pocket and find the open guy. I mean, they did bring pressure, but they didn't bring pressure at the middle. Here's a pass out to the left, and gets a nice tackle for no gain. 2nd down. You can't stand Mark Holmes. I rarely listen to him. I'm subscribed to him, but I don't listen to I really don't listen to a lot of people during the off season. Because it's a lot of fucking nonsense that they talk about. And when the regular season starts, I start listening to the NFL YouTubers. But during the off season, it's just garbage. They talk about whatever. 2nd and 10 from the 27 in New Orleans. Ellinger. And gets pressured. Now backpedaling. Now it's going to throw it away. Good. Now good pressure. Makes him throw it away. It's 3rd down. That time we got pressure up the middle and forced a throwaway. That was a good down for the defensive lineman. It was 3rd and 10. Ball at the New Orleans 27-yard line. This time they're going to go under center. Ellinger, play action. Now trying to get her screen going. Going to be picked off, intercepted. Down to that. Whoa, nice play. There's a bad throw and gets picked off. And the Saints intercept. 1st down in New Orleans. That was Riley with the interception. 1st down, Saints. There we go. There we go, defense. I was bad-mouthing the whole drive, and you made a play. I was bad-mouthing the whole drive, and they finally said, "Hey, Goose, watch this." So Riley with the interception. 1st down in New Orleans. I gotta put some beer in a freezer. I like my beer cold. I'm not a European. All right, nice play by Riley. Gets the interception, man. All right. Nice play. Nice play by the defense. They got some pressure, and they really was blowing up the screen. And Ellinger had to make a bad throw. He got tipped, and Saints pick it off. So So the Saints defense actually stepped up on that late in that drive, made a play. So promising on those backups. You gotta have backups, man. You gotta have backups worth a damn. So it's 16-9, and I thought they were gonna play Rattler a lot more today. I thought they're gonna put Rattler in for the whole first half and then Brennan Shuck in the second half. That's not what they've done. So I'm interested to see what they do if they're gonna play Hayner. If they're gonna play Hayner. So Riley with the interception for New Orleans. And the Saints will have it 1st and 10 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Yeah, Saints 91. No, was getting good pressure. 40 with 66 on defense and forced the bad throw. And Riley was able to intercept it on the tip. So that was a really good defense. The last few plays on defense for the Saints after they were getting gashed. So Quincy Riley was a 2025 4th-round pick. So Saints are going to need some good secondary help this year. All right, so 1st and 10 New Orleans, shucking the empty backfield. And no, just a catch made at the 21 up to the 23-yard line, goes out of bounds. That's Jimmy Graham, number 80. Yeah, Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham. Second down. I think Grant has a my God, I couldn't freaking name my head. I think Grant has a Jimmy Graham jersey. 2nd and 6 for New Orleans at the 23. Shotgun formation for Shuck. Looking, gets a snap, throws, guy open, caught, and no, he dropped it at the end. 80 just made a catch. Now he couldn't hold on to his 3rd down. Stop stuffed animal. Maybe a little high, but he got his hands on it. I think it's going to be Rattler week 1. Not that it's going to matter. I think we're going to struggle to score points. But I think it's going to be Rattler week 1. 3rd and 6. And Shuck back to throw. And now he gets hit. Ball's loose, and Denver falls on it. We can't fucking block for shit, man. So we turn it right back over. This offensive line's garbage, man. This offensive line's garbage. It's not going to matter. The offensive line can't block for nobody. Hey, that was a fumble. I don't think his arm was going forward. Who missed a 69 and 79? Yeah. 69 and 79. Both tackles. Both tackles couldn't block. Horrible. All right, so Denver gets it right back after the Saints got a turnover. This offensive line is so bad. So bad. All right, so 1st and 10 for Denver at the 19. So Ellinger, play action. And going to be sacked. Well, actually, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nice play by the Saints defense. 2nd and 10. Is my ESPN frozen? No. I think it's going to be Rattler, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think that both these quarterbacks are going to struggle because our receiving core is probably one of the worst in the league. Offensive line can't block. I'm not really too confident about our running game. 2nd and 11, so it was a yard loss. There's a handoff to Beatty. He gets up to the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. No, my ESPN on YouTube TV is not frozen. No. But I'm watching the game as they're inside the 10-yard line. But yeah, I think both quarterbacks will play, a lot this season. So I don't think either one of them is going to be, head and shoulders better than the other one. So you might, I think both are going to play this year. So, and then Denver's going to call a timeout with 3:48 to go in the third. I think they're going to have to they're going to have to decide next year which way they're going to have to decide what quarterback they're going to go with. Whether it's Shuck or a Rattler or nobody. Or nobody. There could be a nobody in there. There could be a neither option. What if they pick number one? They pick Arch Manning or Nussmeier or something like that. Oh, it's a quarterback keeper for Iowa State, and they score touchdown. It's a Cyclone score. Yeah, it could be a point where they Shuck or Rattler ain't the guy. So, I think this year is just a trial run for both these guys, and I think next year they're gonna have to decide next year if they want to move forward with either one of these guys. But they're gonna have to get better in the receiving core. Because you're really not helping your quarterbacks out when your receiving core is probably one of the worst in the league. So, I have to wait to the next commercial break. They'll get my another brewski. Yeah. Yeah, I got it on. I got touchdown. What other games on? What other crappy ass games they got on today? Other crap you got in there. In college football. All right. Man, second half has been kind of slow motion for this game. I get it. It's preseason. Nobody cares about preseason. It's preseason. All right, so it's 16-9. Denver's up, and they're facing a 3rd and 10, deep in Saints territory. I mean, I'm so relieved not to see Dennis Allen on our sideline. I have more promise in the Saints' future with Kellen Moore than I did with Dennis Allen ever. So it's 3rd and 10 for New Orleans. I'm sorry, for Denver. Excuse me, 3rd and 10 for Denver. I get it right in a minute. Ellinger back to throw. I'm in preseason mode. Ellinger steps up, throws, catch made the 5. That's a first down. Man, nice slide and catch by Bryant. 1st and goal. 1st and goal. I'll get it right in a minute. So 1st and goal for Denver. It's Ellinger going to hand it off. And as Beatty gets down to the goal line, scores. Touchdown. Man. Touchdown. Denver. 22-9. Wait, what happened? I missed it. What happened? I was fucking with the goddamn TV. Damn it. I missed it. What happened? Did K-State scored? So it's 22-9. Denver. Let me back up. Okay. Let's see what happened. Oh, wow. Nice throw. Denver will go for 2. Allen under center. And play action, looking, and can't find a body. Scrambling and still looking. Now rolls left. Now throws and incomplete. So the conversion is no good, and it's 22-9 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Come on, offense. Do something, man. Do freaking something, man. Give me some kind of hope for this year that we can be in freaking games, man. Yeah, I just saw the touchdown by K-State. Saints offense looks really, really bad, Paxton. I mean, really bad. They look like freaking. I mean, they look bad. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Woo! Oh God. I need to get a shot clock from him again. All right. We got kickoff time here for Denver. I'm heating me up some buffalo chicken bites, Paxton. Return to the 10, 15, 20, up to the 24-yard line. Hey! Hold on. All right, so first and 10 Saints. Shuck throws and catch made at the 34. That's a first down. Nice throw by Tyler Shuck. Those are two. I think that's Wilson. First down. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to put the dog inside because it was Austin, not Wilson. It was Austin with the catch. Had to put Rue inside. Neighbor's dog is out, and he likes barking at him for some reason. Neighbor's dog is older, I should say. So second and 10 for the Saints. There's just a handoff, and that's Neal. It's about 2 or 3. I think it was Neal. Was that Neal? No, that was Akers. They brought in Cam Akers. So second down for New Orleans, 2nd and 7. Yeah. And Shuck throws it to Akers, and he'll get down to the 40, up to the 42-yard line. 3rd down. What a dumb play call, LSU. What the hell are you talking about? LSU? Oh, ISU, never mind. I thought that was L. It looked like an L at first. But it's a lowercase I. It's a lowercase I. Well, it's raining to the east. 3rd and 3 for New Orleans. Well, I remember when Cam Akers came out of high school, he was very coveted. Went to Florida State. 3rd and 3. Shuck. And catch made up to the 50, up to the 48. That was a nice throw. 1st down. That was like Jimmy Graham again. 1st down. That was Jimmy Graham again. All right, 1st and 10 at midfield. There's Shuck. Throws. And catch made at 35. That's Austin. It's a 1st down. I think Shuck throws a better spiral than Rattler, but like I said, I don't think it's going to matter who the quarterback is. So 1st and 10. Ball's at the Denver 35. There's a Shuck back to throw. Pressured. Now got to just throw it away. And that might be grounding. That might be grounding. I don't think that was to anybody in the area. Okay, no grounding. They're gonna say he was out of the pocket. Okay. All right, ref. They're gonna say he was out of the pocket. So 2nd and 10. Yeah, last week's game I did really good last week's game view wise, but it's preseason, man. And I forgot to go live on Saints Central today. Forgot to set it up. So 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff. It's up to the 29-yard line. That was Devin Neal on the carry. Be 3rd and 5 for New Orleans. Yeah, I really like this draft pick when we got Devin Neal. I'm like, holy shit, this guy ran over 1,000 yards at Kansas. I said he could be a really good second, like a 3rd string back for us. All right, 3rd quarter ends. It's 22-9 in Denver. Yeah. The Big 12 champs last 5 seasons. You have Oklahoma, Baylor, Kansas State, Texas, and Arizona State. Well, Texas Tech has spent a lot of money in supposedly in NIL. But I think Arizona State brings a lot of players back. I know they don't bring Scattaboo back, but Arizona State. That's a team that I like seeing do well. It's Arizona. I like. They got some good-looking girls that go to their college. Arizona State's a school I would like to see win a national championship because they know they've never won. So, there's some schools outside of, of course, LSU that I'd like to see win national title. Like Kansas State, I mean, they never won. Arizona State. I was pulling for Washington when they played Michigan a few years ago. TCU wasn't going to beat Georgia that year, but I was kind of low key hoping that TCU was going to win because that's like the only chance they'll ever have to win a title. But they weren't going to beat that Georgia team. So it's 4th and 3 for Iowa State. And what's the analytics say though? I mean, you go, but you get a field goal. You still only up by you still a touchdown. So beat you. But I get the point that don't tell me because I'm on YouTube TV. Don't tell me. I'm on YouTube TV. I'm behind you. But I get it. get a first down, you can run more time off the clock because K-State has no timeouts. I actually like this actually. You get a first down, well, you got the 2-minute warning. Forgot about that. You got the 2-minute warning. Forgot about that. When you get a first down here, you can run a lot of time off the clock. I really do like the way Shuck throws the football. He throws a really good spiral. So 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 from the Denver 30. Back there with Shuck. They bring pressure. And you got to get rid of it. Now throws it. Catch made. Fights to get to the 20. First down. The 20. Out of bounds goes Devin Neal. First down Saints. Good play there. As a running, found the safety valve on the right side of the field as Shuck almost should have got sacked. But nice. I like the way he throws the football. I think eventually he'll be the starting quarterback, but eventually. Here's a pass catch to the 15, down to the 11. Might be a first down to Austin. Let's see. It's going to be close. Second down. Second down. Who plays tonight in the Canadian League, Paxton? 2nd and 1 for New Orleans. Boy, Shuck has played a lot more than Rattler today. Huh. 2nd and 1. I would have ran the ball here, but they're gonna throw it and catch made. That's dropped. Fucking dropped. That's Wilson. Oh, they scored a touchdown. Man, they go for it. They got it. Neal's our 3rd back, I believe so. Fucking Austin. Wilson. 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 This is why our receiving corps sucks, man. They don't help our quarterbacks out at all, man. They really don't help our quarterbacks. They don't help Rattler out or Shuck. They don't, man. They make them look bad, and they're not. And both these quarterbacks really aren't bad. So we got 3rd and 1. There's a handoff, and that's a. I think Neal got it. Here's first down. So it's first down for New Orleans. First and goal at the 11. I mean, your receivers are supposed to help your young quarterback out and make catches. And make him, give him some confidence. There's a quarterback keeper, and Shuck will score. Yes, touchdown. Tyler Shuck scores. Yes, let's go. It's now 22-15. As Tyler Shuck scores. Man, he showed some wheels on that play. Let's go, man. That was a good drive by the Saints. Little RPO action. He kept it himself. And it was a man. Good job by Shuck, man. I'm pulling with both our quarterbacks, man. I really am. Somebody's got to take the bull by the horns. As Smith puts an extra point up and through. It's now 22-16 with 13-19 to go in the 4th. Can they? I don't know. I'm not watching. It's first and goal. Yeah, case. Well, no, they got the 2-minute warning. They got the 2-minute warning now. Remember, they got that. I'm sorry, 2-minute timeout. Sorry about that. Yeah. But they're at the half-yard line. You got to score here. Well, actually, you know what? No, the clock is running. They can kneel out. They can kneel down. Yes, they can. They got 2 minutes left. Yeah, the math works. You're right, Paxton. The math works. There's 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes exactly left. They can kneel the ball down and run the clock out. Because with the 40-second play clock, they can run it out and the game is over with. They don't have to score and hand the ball off and fumble. They can kneel it down 3 times and the game is over with. I said that I really thought Rattler was going to start week 1, but Shuck has got a lot of reps today. I really don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to struggle to score 20 points a game. But Phillies ace Zach Wheeler out for the rest of the season. Damn. So, hey, bow down. When we getting that hockey team? Remember the NHL team was coming to New Orleans about like 2 months ago? Maybe 2-3 months ago. There's a McDonald's commercial. I'm going to get that in a minute about McDonald's. But yeah, whatever happened to that hockey team that we were going to get? I'd love it. Look, I would love it if it happened. I would love to have another team to pull for. I wish we had 4 sports. I wish we had football, baseball, basketball, hockey. I mean, I envy some fans that live in cities that have 4 teams to pull for. I envy them. But hey, you saw McDonald's came out and said that their value meals, their extra value meals are too high. They cost too much. I'm like, really? You dumbasses just now figure that out? First of all, your food's crap. It's not like it was 20 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, McDonald's now just realized their value meals are too high. Return to the 10, 15, 20, up to the... Ooh, nice tackle. There you go, man. The 23-yard line. Good special teams tackle. That's Diggs on the tackle. Let's go, man. Hockey. Yeah, when's hockey coming to New Orleans? Yeah, y'all see that shit about McDonald's? They're gonna lower their value. They call it their value. The extra value meals. They're not value. They're like it costs like $10 for a Big Mac meal, which is insane. It's fucking insane that they have gotten that inflated on their prices, and their food sucks. 1st and 10. There's Ellinger. He's played a lot. Here's a catch made at the 20. Oh, nice tackle at the 28. Gonna be second down. But only time I go to McDonald's, I get the $5 meal. You get the double cheeseburger, the McDouble, the fries, the nuggets, and the drink. It's like $5. That's about the only thing I get at McDonald's anymore. That's if I ever go to McDonald's, because it costs it's too high, man. I'd rather go out to eat somewhere, like Chili's or something. They go to McDonald's. So you're going to pay the same price. 2nd and 5. Ellinger. They bring pressure. Come on, get him. Throws. No, God, get him. And now he escapes the pressure and dives. He's close to the first down. Damn. I think he got it. No, he's third. It says 3rd down. God damn, man. Get him. 3rd down. I don't know, man. You saw the Big Ten wants to have like a 2016, a 20, what was it, 24 or 22, or the fuck the playoffs they want to do. How the fuck are you going to have 26 teams in the fucking playoff, man? This isn't fucking NBA. This isn't college basketball. So 3rd and 2 for Denver. At the 30, their own 30. Shotgun, Ellinger back to throw. And escape the pressure, throw. Got a guy wide open, caught at the 40, 45. Around midfield to the 45 of New Orleans. 1st down. Oh, man. How the fuck are you going to have a playoff in college football like 20 fucking teams? How? I mean, how? It's fucking stupid, man. Well, McDonald's is just, their quality of their food is going down tremendously in the past 20 years. If you look at what the shit they put in it as opposed to 20 years ago. There's a handoff. He trips. Gonna be a loss. Just look at the shit that they put in the food the past 20 years, and you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. Their quality was better. You know, when we were growing up in the 80s, when I was growing up in the 80s, the quality of McDonald's was a lot better than what it is now. Of course, the prices were not like they were, but the quality of the food was a lot better. 2nd and 10 for Denver at the New Orleans 47. Ellinger pressured. Hey, of course, he loses. We can't sack him. We'll get down to the 42-yard line. You're right, dude. The Super League. Oh, Nichols is playing? Nichols and Incarnate Word. Hey, did we play Nichols? Yeah, we played Nichols last year. Remember that white running back bow down that ran all over us? I think it was him. That white running back ran all over us last year for Nichols in the first half. 3rd and 6 for Denver at the same 42. There's Ellinger. They bring pressure. Get him. Throws and incomplete. It's 4th down. Man, we actually held him. Yes, on ESPN. Dos. 4th and 6. Look, you go for it here. I mean, it's the preseason. If this was the regular season, Sean Payton would punt 10 out of 10 times. Preseason, go for it. 4th and 6 at the 43-yard line. Now, I'm all for this. Ellinger back to throw. And they bring pressure, and he got him. Get him, finally. Yes, sacked. Got him. Turnover on downs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. There's not Demario Davis, but 59 Davis with the sack. All right. Yeah, not Demario Davis, 56, but 59 Davis. We got another Davis? Another Davis? So, hey, all right. Goddamn NFL bots, man. Are y'all going to come in my stream tonight when I do Canadian football? Because y'all didn't come last night. Y'all were a no-show last night. NFL bots. When I was doing Canadian football. Usually they come spam the chat when I do Canadian football. I'm like, I'm not doing NFL football. Why are you dropping your damn links? That just shows that YouTube doesn't know what you're doing. No, the algorithms don't work. Why can't I have the Canadian football bots? Do they have the CFL bots come in? I haven't noticed them. So I haven't noticed like the NBA bots or the Major League Baseball bots. It's just the NFL. I mean, I don't understand why YouTube allows this shit to happen. I mean, get rid of it. Hey, the Pelicans, man, you ready for the Pelicans? Ready for the Pelicans bow down? I'll start the year doing the Pelicans games like I did last year. But once Zion gets hurt, like in Game 5, I'll just not do the games no more. Just like last year. Same shit like last year. You know, they had like a week or two. I did the games early on, and then Zion got hurt. DeJounte Murray got hurt. Ingram got hurt. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not doing this shit. So fuck the Pelicans. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and subject myself to watching players who don't want to play. So I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid. I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid and do the first like 2 weeks of the NBA season with the Pelicans, and then I'll be done. Yeah, watch. I got it on now. They got Nichols and Incarnate Word. Yeah, I'm watching it now. All right, so fourth quarter, 22-16, 1st and 10 Saints at the midfield. As Hayner in the game. And he throw the ball away, dude. He gets sacked. Oh my God, man! Throw the ball away. We're not winning the game. We're not. Saints ain't winning this game. We got Hayner in the game. So Hayner was a 2023 4th round pick, and he's made one start, and he's just he's a backup. He's a clipboard dude, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. You can make a really good living being a backup quarterback in this NFL league. Nothing wrong with that at all. 2nd and 10. Ball's at midfield. There's Hayner in a gun. Looking to throw. And does. Catch made. That's the 40. And it's close to the first down. That's with Matavao with reception. And Nichols. And Incarnate Word. Oh, did we miss a play? I think we did. As Cam Akers ran for it on 3rd and 1 and got the first down. Boy, remember Cam Akers? Bow down. What's up, Sports Critic? Man, what's up, Sports Critic? Remember again? He's got the fireball emoji. Fireball. As Hayner throws, catch made. As that was with Wilson. Down the 34-yard line. How about the Saints this year? They're gonna win like 3 to 5 games. They're probably gonna win 5 is the tops. I'm not very sold on them this year. Their offense is pretty gonna be anemic. We can't block, can't run the ball. We got one of the worst receiving core in the NFL. 2nd and 5. It's not really good, ideal situation for your young quarterbacks. Hayner throws and what the fuck? What the fuck you throw the ball to? The ground? 3rd down. Really? Yeah, I had the volume down when Dumas was here. Yeah. That's right. I hope we win 2 games, and they're both against the Atlanta Falcons. Exactly. If we can go 2 and 15 now, 2 and 15. If they're both against Atlanta, I'll troll Sports Live in the ATL all year. Here's a kid. Oh, what a fucking horrible throw by Hayner. This is why Hayner ain't never going to start in the league again. 4th down. Fucking Hayner. Hayner sucks, man. Hayner sucks, man. Yeah, this is the last preseason game. We're gonna have a 52-yard field goal for Smith. Come on, Smith. Boot this through. Come on. Snap, kick up, and it is good. Charlie Smith. Field goal, 52 yards. Got it. Man. That was a good kick. Damn. Yeah, 2 weeks from Sunday is the NFL. Man, do we have a kicking controversy? No, I think it's going to be groupie. But this guy Charlie Smith, or whatever his name is, I think it's Charlie Smith. He's done well for us this preseason. Do I like that pick? Yes and no. I think the Saints need some more positions of need other than quarterback at that time, but they got to figure out who our quarterback's going to be long term. I don't know if it's going to be Rattler. I don't know if it's going to be Shuck. I don't know, but No, I didn't want to draft Shador Sanders. That's the Saints would still be in the same goddamn position that they drafted Shador Sanders as they are right now. We got a team that has our receiving core is pretty bad. Offensive line sucks. Running game is kind of iffy. Um, so we're back. I gotta get a beer. But I do like the way Shuck throws the football. So I think Shuck throws a really good spiral. I like the way Shuck throws the football. If we had any kind of legit wide receivers on this team, and a line that we had against when we had Drew Brees, I think either one of these quarterbacks would look a lot better than what they do. So whether it's Shuck or Rattler, well, if we had the O line like we had Jari Evans, remember Jari Evans and all that shit, man, for the Saints. I think the quarterbacks would look a hell of a lot better if we actually had a Colson throw the ball to, or a Meacham, or a Devery Henderson. If we had somebody like that, I think our quarterbacks would look a hell of a lot better than what they do right now. But we don't have that. So, have they ever tied 2 games in a row in their franchise history? Probably not. So, I'm curious. I want to see this guy, Bailey, Devon Bailey, come play. Here's a return to the 20. Oh, he slips at the 25. But I want to see this receiver we got from Denver. I'm guess they're not really sold on Tipton or Pettis. So yeah, Tiger on Tiger action, sports critic. Yeah, make sure you're here because I might go on an epic rant if Brian Kelly loses this game again. If Brian Kelly loses again in the first week of the year. Yeah, it goes Devon Bailey and Luke Fortner acquiring the trade this week. There we go. They show them on screen here. Devon Bailey and Luke Fortner. So, offensive line and receiver, which we need help in. I mean, we need help in receiving core and offensive line because they're. I think we got one of the worst receiving core in the NFL. It's my opinion. Yeah, he didn't play today. Yeah, Bailey didn't play today. I think he had some kind of a procedure done on his knee a few weeks ago or a month ago, and man, he wasn't gonna play today. He wasn't gonna play. But we had another lineman go down. Landon Young went down he went off on a cart. So that's not good when you go off on a cart. So that's not promising at all for our offensive line. So we'll see. That's not what Tiger Rant says, Randall. They say Clemson sucks. And their defense sucked last year. So LSU should win 45-10 next week. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, Tiger Rant says Clemson sucks. They're overrated. Their quarterback sucks. Their defense sucks. And Nussmeier's going to go for 1,000 yards next week. Here's a handoff up to the 34-yard line. Nice run there. About 7 yards on that carry. So we'll see, though. I do. I know a lot of Saints fans might not like the trade because of what we gave up, but I think we're getting a 4th round pick back, compensatory pick. So we're not going to lose anything. We're not going to lose anything in a 4th round pick. 7th round picks never really pan out. So we need receiver help, man, badly. Here's a pass out to the left. That's a first down to the 40 up to the 44-yard line. So Yeah. Yeah, I know Clemson. I know Clemson does not suck. I'm not saying they do. I'm talking about a message board. We're talking about a message board that an LSU message board. You know how message boards are. Sports critic. You got fans talking out of their minds saying teams suck. Didn't you see what they did last year? They lost to Georgia. Yeah, okay, we're not Georgia. Fuck, man, LSU ain't Georgia. All right, 1st and 10 for Denver. As Ellinger's still in the game, there's a handoff, and he gets up to the close to midfield. So, what's up, Aiden Razaks? You're a Clemson fan? What? Oh man, I gotta time you out. Yeah, Death Valley Jr. Man, I am really gonna go nuts if I've already hinted at who I'm picking in that game, so. I gotta make my prediction video for the season, but I've already hinted at who I'm picking in that game, so everybody knows who I'm picking. So there's no secret about it. 2nd and 5, Ellinger looking all day to throw. Now gets hit, throws, caught at the 30-yard line. That's a nice catch. 1st down. As it was Jackson with the catch. 1st down, Denver. Yeah, 2 Death Valleys. What's up, Gerald? I'm a Broncos fan. Hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing, Broncos fan? Hope you're welcome. I'm a Saints fan, obviously, but you're more than welcome to sub up and hang around. We got a lot of people on here that are fans of other teams. So what makes it fun? Ellinger play action pass, a running back screen. Gets up to the 30 to the 23-yard line. Man, I missed this. I missed this with Sean Payton. Sean Payton always had good. Always had his screen game was always good. Especially when we had Pierre Thomas. When we had Pierre Thomas, man, it was like, man, 1st down every day, all the time. Man, I miss that. I miss those days with Drew Brees and Pierre Thomas. Our screen game was like the best in the league. Here's a pass out to the left. There's a flag down. It is a 1st down. But there is a yellow hanky down on the field. So Charles, I missed Devon Bailey. Yeah, we got a penalty against Denver. As Sean Payton's like, what? Against Webb. Yeah. What's y'all's name grocery store in Denver? That's where Webb is gonna be playing. That's where Webb is gonna be tomorrow. Webb is bagging groceries at the the local Denver grocery store tomorrow. I joke about that shit. I joke all the time about Rouse is a big grocery store down here in New Orleans area, and I always joke about players. Hey man, he's bagging groceries at Rouse's tomorrow. 3rd and 1. Did we decline it or we accept it? What do we do here, Kellen Moore? Yeah. Was 3rd and 1. Okay, we declined it. Here's another flag down. It's a false start. It's a false start, right? Yeah. Nice. I saw that. Push it back 5 yards. Yeah. I know. I like joking about the players in preseason. It's fun joking about it in preseason. Hey, this guy's gonna be bagging groceries at Rouse's tomorrow. You're gonna see him on North Claiborne Avenue, bagging groceries. Yeah, he's gonna be on Chef Mentor Highway at the Winn-Dixie. So make sure you go see hi to whatever. 3rd and 6 for Denver at the New Orleans 27. There's Ellinger back to throw. Little slant catch, 1st down to the 15. Nice play down to the 11-yard line. 1st down. Nice play call, man. Damn, nice play call. Sean Payton is a really good play caller. That's never been his never been a problem with him with his play calling. Nice slant. I mean, I like the slant play. Slant play works really well. It works well in like Madden, and it works well in the NFL. when you had the right defensive alignment set up. So 1st and 10 for Denver. We got 3:05 to go in the fourth. Yeah, I think Elair. Did we just sign Elair to a contract like a year or something? Ellinger play action pass, and Weiss has a horrible throw. Right to S time, incomplete. 2nd and 10. But yeah, I mean they Devin Neal. They just drafted Devin Neal, and I think he's going to make the roster over Claudio Elair. I hate to say that because Elair went to LSU, but I think Neal has more upside because he's younger. He's a lot younger than Edwards Elair. So I think Devin Neal will make the roster, and Elair and Akers, they're gone. 2nd and 10. There's a handoff, and up to the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Why did they show 2nd and 10? Wasn't it 3rd and goal? It was 3rd down. I think it's 3rd and goal though. So 3rd down for Denver at the 5-yard line. I mean, now we got the whistle. It's just 3rd and 4, but there's no there's no yellow line. So I don't know what's going on. Saints call timeout. Devin Neal just played like today. Was his first time, but they're all in camp. They see what these players do in camp, but Devin Neal's been hurt, so he hasn't. I don't think he's played all preseason until today. He's looked pretty good today in limited action, but you know what? I think it's going to be Kamara, Kendre Miller. Those are your first two. And do you carry 4 running backs? Do you carry Neal and Edwards Elair? You might carry 4 running backs. You know who's got to go? Foskey. This linebacker, has got to go, man. 3rd and 4. I'll get that question, Charles. It's Ellinger. Little shovel pass. It's dropped. Man, 84 dropped it. 4th down. How'd the starters first team look? I think they look better than. I think they look okay. Well, outside of the offensive line, I think Cesar Ruiz is awful. Though did Foskey get a handle? I just said about Foskey and cut, and he makes a play. So 4th in, and showing 4th and 4. So play clock at 5, 4. They'll go for it. Why not? Ellinger back to throw. And dancing around, looking, and he's pressured, rolls right. Still looking, Saints get pressure. He's backpedaling, throws it to the end zone, and caught, touchdown. Unreal. He just threw it up. Unfucking real, man. He just threw the fucking ball up in the air. What the fuck was the defense doing there, man? We pressured the quarterback, and we don't cover nobody, man. Yeah, Hayner's got to go. Cesar Ruiz, they'll go for 2. Why not? I mean, it's preseason. Why not? It's preseason. As Ellinger, play action on the 2-point conversion, and going to be tackle for a sack. So the conversion is no good. With 2:14 to go in the 4th. Hey, what? It's freaking 4th string team. No, it's a 4th-string defense, but yeah, I mean they got their backups in too. So it's like Denver has their backups in, but what the fuck is the defense doing there? See, those guys on defense right now are bagging groceries tomorrow at Rouse's and Winn-Dixie. So, man, Ellinger might he could might help somebody like that needs a starting quarterback in the NFL. Ellinger's played really well today. I mean, somebody might want to trade for him that needs a quarterback. Because they don't have 32 quarterbacks in the league that start in the NFL. There's not 32 starting quarterbacks in the league. They don't have that. I know you do, but you really don't because there's some quarterbacks shouldn't start. There's a kickoff. And return to the 10, 15, 20. Up to the 22-yard line. Man. Yeah. What's up, Gerald? How you doing? Yeah, Hayner's, he's a backup quarterback in the league, which is not really but you can make a good living in the NFL being a clipboard holder. I mean, you come in for a few plays a game and maybe. So, all right. So first and 10, New Orleans is Hayner. And it's a catch made to 27. That's Pettis. Going to be second down. I mean, Hayner looks like he weighs 130 pounds soaking wet. He looks so thin. I mean, he needs a lot of he's too thin. He's too thin to play quarterback in the NFL. You can't take the beating, play to play. Hey, you saw that? Ellinger just threw the ball up in the air, and our defense was like wasn't paying attention. I can laugh at it because it's not our starting defense. Right back. I go check. I get her out. I'll make sure I took the other beer out the freezer. I don't want it exploding. Yeah. Yeah. It's a type play you see at recess. Yeah, it's a backyard football. It's something you see at recess. But yeah, I can joke about it because these guys on defense, they probably won't be on the team coming in a few days when they had to make the cut. So. I think they changed the way that you cut players. I think you had to get you don't remember you used to have to cut like every week, you had to cut somebody, cut players, get down to a certain point. But now I think they give you to a certain point to get down to 53, which kind of helps you out during preseason. So we can evaluate more players for a longer period of time, which makes sense. I mean. I got 2 minutes to go in the fourth, and quarterback. I mean, look, they're doing the quarterback comparison, but Shuck played more than Ryan. I thought they were doing halves and halves, but so I mean, you look at this stats. Shuck had better stats, but I mean, he played more. 2nd and 5 for Hayner. Looking to throw. catch made the 30 up to the 32, but I think he's a yard short. I think Green's going to be a yard short. I think he's a yard short. No, they get him the first down. 1st and 10. Move the chains. As Hayner dumps over the middle, catch it 35 up to the 40, up to the 45-yard line. First down. This goes Yarns with the reception. Wasn't that one of our draft picks, like in the 7th round or something? Yarns or 6th round. 1st and 10. Saints. Minute 23 to go in the game. They have it at their own 45. As Hayner calling for the ball. Throws deep down the field. Got a guy there. Overthrew him. Fucking threw him. That's why he's a clipboard holder. Had Pettis. A good throw was a touchdown. If that was an elite quarterback, throwing to Pettis, he's in the end zone dancing. But Hayner's just a very below average NFL quarterback. Oh, undrafted free agent. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you. Undrafted free agent. Yeah, it's tough to make the roster at that point. 2nd and 10. As Hayner rolls left, he's pressured now. Got to throw, man. He gets sacked. Fuck, man. That was me. Third down and forever. Now it's 3rd and forever. Yeah, so there's no question that Hayner's not going to be even like Hayner's 3rd string. I mean, he had an easy touchdown pass that he overthrew. Yeah, albeit it's against backups to backups, but still, he missed the throw. Okay. Well, they said it was incomplete. Okay, now they're saying the quarterback was sacked. So there's no incomplete pass. Yeah, he was sacked. He was sacked. It was Denver. Yes, Broncos. I think Denver. I don't know if y'all were here earlier in the stream. Maybe not, but I think this is the year Sean Payton Denver can make a really good run in the playoffs. I like what I saw with Bo Nix. Albeit it's preseason. I get all that mumbo jumbo, but I like what I saw with Denver when Bo Nix was in. 3rd and 22. There's Hayner looking to throw, and he's gonna run. And 4th down. Yeah, Saints tied last week. We tied. We tied. It's like kissing your cousin, man. Although it's preseason. I think Denver does have a really good season coming and going this year. I really believe if they can stay healthy. Of course, that's what every team is healthy. Gotta stay healthy, right? I think they can. I think they can really have a really good season. This year. So 4th and 12, Saints will go for it. Is Hayner. Throws, and they make the catch. Did they make that for the 30-yard line? Or no? They're going to say no catch. Nope. No catch. Incomplete. Yeah, that won't hit the ground. Incomplete. And Denver will take over. Denver take over. What's up, Trevin? How you doing, man? What you think about the quarterback, Trevin? I think it's not going to matter myself. I don't matter if we start Hayner Well, Hanen. No, yeah. If we start Hanen, we're gonna lose negative games. We have Shuck or Rattler. It's not gonna matter, man. Our receiving core don't help us out. They drop passes. We can't run the ball effectively, and our line stinks. There's a kneel down. So, all in all, look. No, well, we did have somebody get hurt for the Saints. Landon Young got hurt, one of our backup offensive linemen. So it really wasn't a good game for the Saints. I mean, I don't care about if we lose or not, but hopefully Landon Young's not injured where he can't play this year. That's gonna fucking suck, man. Let Kellen Moore come back and quarterback. Yankees suck, Karan. They fucking suck, man. I'm glad I'm not like a diehard Yankee fan where I can really rage and stuff like Bad Dog, like him. I'm sure he's fucking pissed off. All right, next Saints game is against the Cardinals, Week 1, and curious to see who quarterbacks us that day. Yeah, but yeah, we got Canadian football, eh? So yeah, maybe Kellen Moore can come back and quarterback. Maybe he can be a player. You know how the baseball used to have manager and players in Major League Baseball. And I think Pete Rose did it. Maybe Kellen Moore could be the first player coach in the NFL. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be a tough go for the Saints this season, man. They but I mean, it's not gonna matter. The quarterback is, man. It doesn't matter if it's Shuck or it's Rattler. Neither one of those guys is gonna move the needle so far ahead. That's like, okay, this guy's got to start because if he starts, we make the playoffs. No, it's not that way, man. I think we're gonna win like 3 to 5 games regardless who plays, man. Regardless, if we're gonna win 3 to 5 games, man, it's gonna be a tough year for the Saints, which I'm kind of okay with, man. Kind of okay. What's on the fucking TV now, man? Man. Oh, well, man. Ellinger was a quarterback when we beat y'all in 2019. I know. I think Ellinger can help somebody this year. Like whether somebody needs a quarterback in the NFL, somebody does. The Colts need one because they're moving on from Richardson. I mean, they might need somebody. Who else is really bad in the NFL? Like really bad. That could need a quarterback. I don't know. Hey, what's other games on, man? 40-year-old Virgin's on IFC. Incarnate Word and Nickel. Nickel's up 20. They're still up 20-6. Damn. Jason Garrett was. Jason Garrett. Garrett was a good backup, but to Aikman, wasn't to Aikman, he was a backup. So yeah, that's right. Ellinger did play for the Colts at one time. You're right. I've forgotten about that, but Ellinger played like a lot of minutes tonight. Maybe they're trying to get film and get somebody to bite and get him in a trade. That's a smart move by Denver because Ellinger played a lot of minutes today, a lot, and I thought Ellinger looked really good today for Denver. So the Browns have like 20 quarterbacks. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing, man. They have Flacco. They have Winston. No, Winston's with the Giants now. They got Flacco. They got Dylan Gabriel. They got Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, Cleveland has no idea what they're doing at quarterback. They used to have Winston, but yeah, he's with the Giants now. But yeah, man, I think somebody might bite and somebody might take the bait and trade for Ellinger and they'll give Denver some draft picks. I mean, why not? I mean, well they have Stidham on their team, so Sanders. They're the Browns, man. I know Trevin's a friend of mine. He's high on Sanders, but man, you do realize Cleveland is like the Saints, right? The Browns, Saints, they're kind of like the same franchise, so to speak. But it's not going to matter who the quarterback is. They're not going to be as good as they can be because of because they don't have talent around them, and their leadership is piss poor. So Browns are just they should be better. They've been a bad franchise ever since John Elway cursed them in the '80s. Then they moved away to Baltimore, and then Baltimore won. How bad does Cleveland feel? Okay, they had the Browns were there for umpteen years. They move away, go to Baltimore, and win a Super Bowl with Baltimore. I mean, man, you gotta. I'd shoot myself in the head. I mean, the that Cleveland franchise with the Ravens won a fucking Super Bowl after they left Cleveland. That's bad, man. At least the Saints won. The Saints won a Super Bowl, with Drew Brees back in 2009, and I can die a happy guy because I never thought that would happen ever in my life, that the Saints would ever win a Super Bowl. Yeah, we got close when we had Brees' first year. We played the Bears, and we lost the title game in that season, but. Titans in the backup quarterback. Colts, the Colts haven't had a quarterback since Andrew Luck. They really haven't. Who's been? I mean, they haven't, right? So, and they had Ellinger, and they let him go because they drafted what's his face, Richardson. But man, if you watched Anthony Richardson play at Florida, you knew he couldn't throw the football. He had problems throwing the football in college. So what was that going to mean in the NFL? I mean, I'm like, well, when he got drafted, like number, was it 4 or around that number? I'm like, why are they drafting him? He can't throw the football. Oh man. Saints beat my Colts in the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, it was a while back, man. That was a while back. But it happened now. That was a fun night. I was in my early 30s. Yeah, fun night. But so yeah. Oh yeah. I'd forgotten about Phillip Rivers. I'd forgotten about him. He played for San Diego, and then went to the Colts. I forgot about Phillip Rivers. Forgot about him, but so yeah, the combine. Yeah, you get those insane numbers at the combines, and everybody gets they all get giddy, and they all like, ooh, we gotta draft this guy because look what he did at the combines. Did you see what he did? Did you see what he did at Florida when he couldn't throw the football at all? All he did was he was an athlete. Look, he's a great athlete. Right? Richardson's a great athlete. I mean, there's no debate on that. But he can't throw the football. He can't throw consistently enough. Then he quit last year. So Then he quit. Did he quit everybody? So, what's up, Willie Snyder? Willie Snyder, how you doing? He says, go Broncos. Oh man, yeah, go Broncos. I guess. I've said I think Denver has a really good year this year if they stay healthy. I think Sean Payton. I like what I saw with Bo Nix in the first half, albeit it's preseason. You know, I really don't put much value in preseason performance other than, you know, getting people hurt, whatnot. But I think this year Denver could really do some damage in the playoffs if they stay healthy. They could. See though. We'll see, man. But yeah, man. So we got Canadian football tonight. Eh? What time does that game start? Oh, I gotta close the betting out, Paxton. Hold on, Paxton. There's Denver. Hold on, it's fucking up, man. The thing's fucking up. I'm trying to get the betting done. Let's see. Almost forgot to close the betting out. There we go. There's Denver. You're supposed to remind me, Paxton. Supposed to remind me, man. Well, you're welcome, Trevin. I gotta get my fans. I gotta get my fantasy league going. Now that the NFL preseason is over and there's nobody can say you started your fantasy league before my player got hurt, man. So that's why I don't start my fantasy league till after the preseason, because I don't want nobody coming to tell me, man, my player I drafted got hurt, man. He's out for the year. Like, well, so anyway, I don't want that. I want to, no, I don't want that to happen. So, all right, man, we got Tarleton State and Portland State kicking off. Oh, what the fuck? Tarleton State and Portland State. Blech. That's right. The Rough Riders and the Stampeders tonight. Good matchup. Yeah, we got some Canadian football, on the night. So make sure you tune into that. I got to make a video about the Saints and the preseason wrap up, and who I think should start at quarterback in week 1. Although I don't think it's gonna make a difference. But have a good one. See y'all guys tonight.